Hey, good evening, guys. How's it going? This is Michelle Ship here. I'm the business page owner of WHAM Solutions with Michelle Ship here on Facebook. Thanks so much for joining me. Welcome. If you're just joining us here or seeing the replay, please comment below to say hey, just so I know that you're here, and also state where you're viewing from. I would love to give you a shout out. So today we're going to be talking about one of the most deadliest things that you can do in your home business that will really hurt the success of your home business. So let's jump right into that. So what is one of the most deadliest things that will hurt your home business? That is actually called comparative-itis. Comparative-itis. Do you have the itis here? Now, what does that mean, comparative-itis? Comparative-itis is basically when you are comparing yourself with others in the home business industry or network marketing industry, and you're comparing yourself against other people who are working basically maybe in your same organization, in your team, or other companies. You're comparing yourself. You are comparing, number one, your success, you're comparing your results, and you're comparing yourself to other people's success and their results. And worse, you're comparing yourself to other people who may have already been in the business a lot longer than you actually have. You ever felt like that? Or you ever did that before? And what we need to understand, however, is that our journey is our own journey. And we cannot compare our journey to other people's journey because that may be discouraging along the way. And instead of you reflecting all the time on just the people in your organization or in other home-based businesses and all of the success stories and the fast tracking and how this person won this award, that award, and got all these bonuses and things like that, instead of focusing on their success, why don't you reflect upon all the people in your organization or who had home-based businesses who actually worked hard and strove and had lots of obstacles along the way, and maybe they are at the top today, but it took them a long time. They were working their business slow and steady in order to win at the end. So think about those stories, reflect upon those people who did have some struggle instead of those who just kind of fast-tracked and within the first month was at the top level and at the top compensation plan there. Think about those folks. There's a lot more of those than the ones who fast-tracked, okay? Now, so basically what I'm mentioning is just embrace your own journey. Don't compare yourself and have that itis and comparing yourself with others. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some good and some bad things with comparing yourself to others. Now, some of the pros, I would say, what's good is when you compare yourself and you have that, you may have that competitive drive and you really like to be very competitive against other people. That's actually a pro. That's something that's a good way to compare yourself. If that competitive nature of yours helps you to really step up your game and to really level up with other people in your company, and that gives you that inspiration, that extra boost, that little motivation to keep you on your toes and keep pushing and going harder, definitely competitiveness is great. However, there are some cons with comparing yourself all the time with others. Some of the cons is basically when you feel that you're constantly working alongside someone that you want to model, and you're working hard, you're working diligent, but even after a long period of time, you seem like you just can't keep up. You're still, after long months and years of running alongside them, you're just not at the same level with that individual. And that's a key warning for you that you need to stop. You need to stop comparing yourself and change your focus. Shift your focus to somewhere else. Now, where are you going to shift your focus after that? Now, what you need to do is you need to change your focus and start comparing yourself with yourself. Compare yourself with yourself at that point in time. What that means is you need to track your own progress. You need to analyze yourself and where you've came from initially. So when you get started in your home business, I'm sure there's goals that you have right out the gate, certain income goals, and then along the way promotion and pin goals and things like that. So you need to compare yourself where you are initially, and then possibly like 3 months, 90 days later, where you have reached that point in time in your business. And then after 3 months later, compare yourself to 6 months later, where you are and what you've accomplished to that point in time. And then like a year later, and I'm sure along the way you'll see yourself developing and maturing, becoming more competent and more confident, and you've mastered certain skills to help you become more successful. Focus on that. And even me in my own business, I always focus on, you know, when I first got started, I didn't have a clue about marketing online. I had no clue about prospecting. I didn't even know what a lead was. And this was totally green for me, but I remained coachable, and I try to stay focused on my own business, staying in my own lane so that I can grow it to achieve the success that I have today. So that's what we need to do. We need to stay focused on ourselves, continuously improving our skill set so we can become better, and not comparing yourself to other people, especially if they've been in the game longer than you have. Okay? Now, your results, your previous results may push you to greater success. And my mentor always shared with me that she said that, Michelle, I'm always the hardest boss of all on myself. And what she mentioned as well is that who she strives to be each day is basically better than the person that she was yesterday. That's her goal. And to me, that was powerful, and I could relate to her, and I try to model that as well. So our journey basically keeps on getting better and better as we keep going every day, and we're continuously progressing. Now, as an entrepreneur, what we do need to celebrate is we need to learn to celebrate the small wins in our business. It's something that's often overlooked and not really in sight. And small wins in our business can be things like, you know, you prospected a certain amount of people each week. That was your goal, and maybe you've pinpointed and tweaked your marketing campaign so you're getting a better flow of leads, and maybe you've enrolled a certain amount of people that reached your goal for that week or that month. These are small wins along the way. Even having a successful, like one successful presentation, I feel is a win as well, because sometimes you may stumble all over your words, or maybe you know how you do a presentation and sometimes you're like, wow, this was a great one, and other ones are not so strong. Maybe if you've mastered and really rocked it hard every single day that week, and you've done great presentations, that's a small win, and that's something that should be celebrated. And what we need to, I feel like as humans, we always tend to focus on the negative, but instead we need to make sure that we're focusing on gratitude and what we do have instead of what we don't actually have in our business. And so you can't be focusing on, okay, this person sponsored this many people and they have so many following on their social media accounts, and they have this many people in their organization. We cannot focus on other people's business. Instead, focus on our own business and what we can make better of that business. Because if you focus on the negative and the lack, what you're going to attract is the negative as well. It's going to be manifested through your own actions and thoughts. Okay, so when you think about the negative, you attract the negative as well. And instead, again, being grateful, practicing gratitude is very important as an entrepreneur, and it helps you so you continuously each day keep going and standing tall and showing up and just crushing it every single day without comparing yourself to, you know, all the noise around you, because there's a whole lot of that in all different industries. So what we can do starting today, why don't we do this? We start practicing gratitude starting this moment. So that's my assignment for you. Start practicing gratitude for all that you have achieved since you started your home-based business, all the small wins that you've accomplished each and every day until today. And work with contentment. You know, contentment, and yes, you're happy with what you have currently, but yes, you're going a lot more farther than this. So you have the intention that you're going to grow, become better and stronger in your business so that you can possibly be an inspiration to others within your company. So that's my message for you today. Hopefully you did gain some value from this message. This is Michelle Shipp here of WHAM Solutions. Hey, if you gain some value from this content, feel free to just comment below to say yes, Michelle, I understand, and this message resonated with you today. And feel free to tag a teammate or share this video with someone that you feel that would gain benefit from this. I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Have a good night now. Bye-bye.